Okay, so our first problem is select the container size in feet cubed that will be equal in volume to 45 gallons of fuel. So this is just a conversion problem. We need to convert gallons to cubic feet. So we have cubic foot is just going to be one side of a foot, one side of a cube, times the other side of the cube. That will give us area, right? So we'd have 1 foot times 1 foot is going to be equal to 1 times 1 is 1, and feet times feet is feet squared. So that would be square feet, but we need cubic feet. So if we do 1 foot squared times this length here, we will get the volume of the shape. So it would be 1 foot. So we'd have 1 times 1 is 1. Feet squared times feet. When we have exponents, we just add exponents. There's understood 1 up here. So it would be 2 plus 1 is 3. So we'd have feet cubed. So that is how we do feet cubed on a square. But what we need to do is just use our conversion. So the first step of our conversion is take our number that we're trying to convert, place it over 1. Use a grid system like this, or some people just like to use fractions. So if you're going to use fractions, make sure you put your units. So we have this conversion here. It is 7.5 gallons equals 1 foot cubed. So with this conversion, we know that this side and this side are equal because that's what an equation is. So if we can move and make this going to be either 7.5 gallons over 1 foot cubed, or we can put 1 foot cubed over 7.5 gallons. These are both the same thing. We already said that this side and this side are equal. So if we put these two things over each other by moving with algebra this to this side here, but move that over here like this problem, like this, that's just the same thing over itself. What is anything over itself is just equal to 1. So this is true. So what we're going to use is just pick the correct one. So when we're doing this, we want to make sure that if we're trying to get rid of our gallons, we need to, if we have gallons on the top of our conversion over here, we need to go ahead and put the unit conversion. You pick the one that has gallons on the bottom. So whatever you're trying to get rid of, if it's on the top, you put it on the bottom. So we have 7.5 gallons equals 1 foot cubed. Gallons and gallons are going to cancel. So we're going to multiply through here. Multiply through here would be the same thing if we did it here. Gallons will cancel, gallons will cancel. And I'll be left with the same thing on either one of these. It would be 45 over 7.5. And the only thing that's left is feet cubed. So the unit will be in feet cubed. So we do 45 divided by 7.5. And that would be 6 feet cubed.